Welcome back aboard the game train. My name is James, and madness dances in the chaos where reality unravels.
My name is TJ, and I... Yep.
We're learning about familiar taming.
We're sharing quotes from Robert Frost.
Which is a lot different than brat taming. Robert Frost, that is.
I believe TJ was sharing some quotes from Shel Silverstein.
TJ?
An instrument? You think like the lute or the lyre?
Yep. Leave it to me, Oliver.
You know, I went to a costume party once dressed as a harp.
Yeah?
And yeah, somebody was telling me they thought my costume was a little too small to be a harp. And I said, what are you calling me, a liar?
That's gold, Jerry. Gold.
Hey!
Did you come up with that?
No.
That's...
I'm not nearly
Whoever
clever
did
enough.
must be rich. I better give you it before we carry on. Bopa.
Master. It is a liar. What the fuck?
Master.
What was that sound?
Here, take this. It's called the Heart-Winning Harp.
We were not far off on his voice.
That's
Probably the closest we've been.
Beautiful.
looks a little small to be a harp.
Would you stop harping on it? Huh.
The heart-winning harp. It's not that beautiful. Oh, no. It's beautiful.
It's not just
useful,
beautiful.
too.
It's Maybelline.
You can play to tame creatures and make them your familiars. It's probably easier to show you than explain. You're quite slow, after all.
So apparently
Do we
we're
get to
doing...
choose our Pokemon?
That's fun.
Oh.
We're doing Greek mythology rules where you just enchant things with music.
I prepared 3 creatures for you to tame. Pick one you like to look at. Yes, Your Honor.
I really am loving the energy. Oh, he forgot to do the timer. To start with, I'm loving all of the energy of the one on the left. He looks like a ball of fun to work with.
It's like a trombone fucked a penguin.
The one in the middle looks like it would give the best high fives.
Cat ghost. That's pretty cool.
The third one looks regal, but pretty expressionless. I don't know what it's got going on over
That's
there.
the grass type for sure.
That happens. Yucky hearts will appear above its head like this. Were you skipping through all of this?
I was just
Was it
going through
valuable
it
information?
while you kept your own dialogue going.
That's just how it be sometimes.
Oh, anyway, when you see the harps, it's time for you to play a serenade.
When the moon hits your eye
If you don't fuck it up, the creature becomes tame and joins you as one of your familiars.
Seems simple enough. Anyway, here's Wonderwall.
It doesn't matter who beats a creature, it can still go all gooey and girly and lovey and dovey and queer and gay. But only you can tame it, Efster.
I didn't... He keeps using...
a creature to join us. Extra has to blast the soul.
I don't know if I want any gooey familiar. That seems like not an adjective to sell me on this.
Yeah. Goo. That would be horrible.
Yes, Your Honor, but which one shall we pick?
Why do we have to flip and pick? Can't he just give us the whole lot of them? The stingy old so-and-so.
What's the matter? Spoiled for choice.
Well, when you finish moaning and groaning and coming and farting, just let me know when you want to
Give you completely for free.
Stop making this kid grosser than he is.
So this one's kind of fucking useless.
Oh, okay.
But look at the energy.
This one...
Put him on the callback list.
This one we can use for fire damage. And then this one, I don't think immediately, but can level into being a pretty good healer.
I'm very interested in the cat ghost of these options. That's my draft pick.
The one on the right has tentacles, though, like it could catch fish in the abyss as it lurks through the dark.
But I don't want to replace Mo Lester as our healer. Unless you pinky promise me you'll name that chick Mo Lester as well, then I don't care.
I mean, we can have... Esther is gonna get another familiar. We can give her one of ours or one of these, so we can have multiple healers.
Okay.
Granted, I think her Drongo
Is that
or
how
whatever
Esther works?
already has. Yeah, you can
I've been meaning to bring up.
each have a couple familiars at a time.
I completely forgot about that mechanic, and I didn't attempt to use Esther at all last
Yeah.
episode, and Does that make me sexist?
Well, I'm
Was
gonna
that a
be real with ya.
microaggression?
She's not super useful at this stage.
Was that a microaggression?
She's kind of, at this point,
Leave in the comment.
she doesn't really do high enough damage to be useful, and she runs out of mana really quickly. And she doesn't have a whole lot of health, as you can see.
I think she has the perfect amount of health perfectly.
So what are we thinking?
I think fire
Personally,
damage. Fire.
she has the right amount of health.
That was really good. You, Stratford, you're an advocate for women.
Yeah.
Oh, what?
Look at her health bar. When we're in
Oh,
combat.
it's 69.
Yeah, it is. Took way too much effort to get to that point.
Well, anyway, let's catch a familiar.
Right then, daughter of Rashad. Are you ready? She doesn't even get a name.
You're the only one who can use that, huh?
Right
Better
then,
try it
daughter
out,
of
isn't it?
relevant man in this society.
Right then, there's three creatures here. You have to pick one to be your new familiar. You know how to tame a creature, don't you? First you have to beat its butt in a battle.
I thought we had to serenade it.
These ones are friends of mine, so I've told them not to fight back when you bash them.
That's fucked up.
Yep.
Well, come
This
on.
was not at all part of the deal until now. We were just doing music, man.
Beat up that creature.
I don't feel okay about this at all. Like, at least in Pokemon, when you beat a creature up and, like, you try to catch it, you
Boo.
don't force it to listen to your hot single afterward.
Yeah. Well, anyway, here's Wonderwall.
Fuck. Now I gotta learn the damn controls.
Oh, James.
You get the combo. You know, you play a little bit,
Can I not switch to the Drongo?
you start to get it down.
Pretty sure.
Get the ball. Get the ball, James. Look, it's right there. You gotta get it.
James, keep your eye on the ball.
Well, that's irritating. I can't.
Kill that Drongo. Oh, you just gotta chip them away two at a time.
I guess so.
Oh,
Wait, you can't cast anything else?
well, this is nice. No, I guess he's right. Esther's
could-
pretty useless.
There's. Oh no, she's only got
Chirpy tune.
She's only got the one so far. Maybe I
What
could.
does chirpy tune sound like to you?
That.
Oh,
Interesting.
Maybe I could defend.
This is like trying to level Kakuna. We got 3 that time. That was a crit.
now that you've beat the shit out of him, he loves you.
It's up on its feet again. Break its spirit while it still has hope. See those yucky pink hearts? Get rid of the love. He calls the hearts yucky more than once.
He's got intimacy issues for sure.
I
if
think
I was,
there's some red flags coming from this character, and I don't know if that's going to be plot relevant.
he's certainly a sketchy master
Tamed
wizard.
the Boggly Boo.
Bippity boggly boo.
The leading biologist in this world was Dr. Seuss.
And I'll call that a go-go boggly boo.
There's some kind of avian creature here. This one's the Wiggly Piggly.
This is the moment we live for. It's naming critters.
Okay.
A quick note.
Handsy Flamer.
Now that we have the ability
What?
to tame familiars,
That's
Bus Driver Jay and I had a discussion in our Discord, and we have decided on which familiar to name him after.
All right. So it's out
name
of our
after
hands.
him.
Is it this one?
Oh.
So Handsy Flamer could still be.
Did he end up sending you a list of other familiar names as well, or was that we just decided to name one after him later?
I gave him some options because there are some familiars that I know will have like through the late game.
Okay.
So I gave him a couple of those to pick from.
So this one we can choose, or this one is up to debate. What about Grapist? What about
No, he's flamey. He's got great high five in hands.
Ooger?
Hands to yourself.
Put one more O in there, but it's lowercase, and then I'm sold. Ooger Fap? Ooger Fap. Aw. Ooger Fart. Okay.
Oh no. It's gotta be Fart.
Ooh.
Fart is not okay anymore.
We could call him Boogie 19, but that's not.
Oh no. Something flame related or related to burning? It could be gonorrhea.
Boogbert.
Boogbert.
Boogbert. Add in another lowercase O after the other O, and then I'm sold on Boogbert. How does that work? Oh. Boogberto? It's actually pretty good.
He's it's a Latin name. Okay.
Let's do
The
it.
fourth.
We also have symbols and alphabets to fuck around with. Just for future reference.
I like the idea of doing it like Boogberto to the power of 4. Could we do like a... or 3?
To the power of, do we have an exponent symbol?
We do, look.
Well, we don't have enough space for those characters.
We have one space. Go down.
What?
Go down 2 spaces from where you are.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
Boogberto cubed.
Jinx. All right. Are we sending it?
I'm comfortable with that. How about you guys?
Yeah.
All right.
We have plenty of offensive names. Let's get one neutral. No, everybody likes Boogberto. It's cubed. He never hurt anybody. He just wants high fives.
The Boogberto cubed.
Now take, for instance, the two-dimensional Boogberto. He lives in a flat world.
Carl Sagan.
He is a concept of
Neato!
length and width, but no depth.
Tidy. But what happens if we get all overexcited and tame more familiars than we've got room for?
You'll have to kill them.
James, you gotta use a different voice for that guy. Will you?
Is your voice okay, James?
It's doing all right.
It's just a way to irritate Bus Driver Jay at this point. no matter what we do, we can't please you.
I like the Scottish Drippy.
What a funny... Scottish. What a funny looking thing. Don't be stupid. That's the rep from the familiar retreat? Oh. He's the representative.
You see that little green guy behind the rep?
Is that Jay?
He'll be useful later.
He'll be Oh.
He'll take them to a farm.
Where's his mouth?
I'm gonna exploit him for his body.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, okay.
Oh, there's useful. Looks like you'll be keeping busy then, eh, Esther?
I'm looking forward to it. I can't wait to see what kinds of creatures there are out there at the time.
You can find familiars holes in every town you visit, and even in some dangerous places too.
Weird.
I think I've seen some in places we've been already.
I'm getting whiplash from all of the... Hang on.
All of the same voice,
Look.
but just kind of slightly different.
Your familiar's ready to metamorphose.
I am.
Okay.
A what? Blimey! I
Blimey.
have to teach you that as well.
You don't know anything. Fine. But give me a break first, will you? Explaining this is going to give me face ache.
I think I'm giving the boys space ache.
Even
Right
the
now.
king is like, let's rush this along, guys. Get out of my
Alright.
throne room.
This is gonna be a boring ass episode.
It's all tutorial.
Right, it's time to teach you metamorphosis. They called themselves out. This is boring, so listen carefully. I'm not explaining it again.
I do think my
Biology class.
liar joke is gonna carry us through this, though.
Go, Jerry.
I can't believe we used the experienced player to scroll through menus.
If you
we had Stratford
look,
fight the big boss.
I wouldn't have it any other way.
you can see your familiar wants to metamorphose. And for that, you'll need one of these here. He wants to change for you. Here's a sun drop.
Is this some kind of treat?
Basically, it's LSD and Molly. That's not just any old treat.
Just try it.
give it to that mite you've got there.
Feed it to him in a creature cage, you mean? Okay, here goes.
The creature cage. We're not even
Hey.
dressing it up. It's just like,
Do I have to?
We've
Yeah,
got
we-
LSD and Molly for you.
give him a little bit of bread. It looks like he
God,
needs it
I need
for
to
his
figure out how to
bones.
keep that thing from popping up in the corner. It's fucking obnoxious.
Ah,
You've got... Mighty
We're
Mite.
playing. I want to be playing a game one of these days and like an adult friend finder pop up, just like. Oh no!
Girls in your area online now. Whoa, he's got midriff now.
He's a mighty mite.
He had it before.
He had
Oh.
no. He didn't have that midriff,
Yeah, he did.
did he?
He
I
only
think he was shirtless and had a cape,
he only had a cape on before.
but now he's got tasteful midriff.
Whoa! He's going through his teenage phase, starting
That's
to.
metamorphosis.
grow into
When that
themselves,
familiar gets
gross.
big enough, you can feed it special treats to make it change into a new virgin. Metamorphosis?
You know what you
Got
did there.
it. No, I don't. What did I do?
When familiars metamorphose, they get stronger, look different, and learn better tricks. They don't evolve, guys. We have familiars who metamorphose. We cannot be sued for this.
They do not exist in a ball. It's a creature cage. It just happens to be spherical,
They
and you
also
throw
get
it at a
gobbled.
weakened
The treat
enemy.
you need to feed to a familiar to make it metamorphose depends on its sign. Something you never would have worked out on your own. Water stone to a water Pokemon? What? And here's another piece of priceless wisdom you don't deserve. When familiars metamorphose, they go back to level 1. Wow. Oh, but that doesn't mean you're back to square one. Once you train them up, they'll be much more powerful than they were before. I'm skeptical of that claim. Well, because they're a different creature, I guess. Whether you metamorphose your familiars or not is up to you. Some idiots prefer to stick with what they've got. Do what you care. Or do what you want. I don't care. I mean, you can do it wrong if you're stupid, dummy. Now you don't need anything else explaining, do you? You're fine with what I've told you, right?
Yes, Master Solomon.
I'm Supreme Sage Solomon. I hate explaining all that stuff. I am so wise and in touch with spiritual side of thing and magic.
It's me, the rock biter. It's as his supremacy says. I can replicate his explanations in minute details at any time you choose. You need only ask. And
Boring! You suck! Go away!
I'm a little confused why this guy is so impatient in contrast with him being a supreme sage this guy's not Obi-Wan.
He's kind of a dick.
Thank you very much, Your Honor. But he's teaching us magic, so surely he's if I met a guy who achieved nirvana and he was just like, I need a double grande right now. Sure, Supreme Sage. Goodbye. Thanks for everything.
Wow, you're awesome, Supreme Sage.
Don't mention it. I mean it. Shut up and get lost.
We'll get you that latte
We're
right
free!
away.
We're free.
Woo, woo, woo. James might actually get some gameplay on his run.
Follow that star, baby.
We're at about 17 minutes, and considering I didn't start the stopwatch right away, we're probably nearing time. Do
That
we want
is
to
absolute insanity.
call it there, or do we want to just
What
give
if
it a
we
little extra
see
time?
at least one more random encounter with our newly upgraded Mighty Might? How about
Temple
that?
of the Trials took us. Some doing. Ooh, let's fight that Starmie.
We've got that quest to fight some boneheads. We could do that before we call the episode. We could do just one fight. We got options.
You are in the driver's seat, buddy. You do what you want. My suggestion,
Oh.
I think we could use some more bread.
I'm down to make it a longer episode.
I don't think we have enough.
I think
Mount Dooms is going
Stratford's
on.
comments are
That ain't good.
wrong about the bread. I don't want to ever
Old
look at bread again.
Smokey is erupting.
Oh, Smokey, in it?
The leading geologist of this land happened to be Dr. Seuss.
It's a volcano over to the west of Alma Moon. Proper huge it is.
Thinking
I'm
Mount
no
Vesuvius.
scientist, but I reckon it's the reason this whole
What about
region is so nice
Mr.
and warm.
Boomy Boom?
But it shouldn't be erupting. There's a massive, great big boulder blocking the crater to stop that from happening.
We put a
Jeepers.
bullet into the barrel of a gun, so it couldn't be fired.
Jeepers.
After all these hundreds of years, not without some serious encouragement, it hasn't.
There's nothing in the old stories about it ever being dislodged before.
Then it's an unprecedented disaster we've got on our hands, is it? Crikey, Alma Moon could be in danger.
We have to go to old Smokey, innit?
What? That's
We have to put the boulder back and stop the volcano from erupting.
You're joking, ain't ya? It's hot as flippin' flip up there, man. The desert by here is Arctic by comparison. We'll be burnt to cinders.
We should censor those F words.
But didn't you bring me here to save the world?
We have to go. We have to save it. That's a part of the world.
He's right. We passed the trials, didn't we? We can do this.
Why,
You little beauties.
you little beauties. It's enough to make a grown fairy cry, saying
Drippy's
how
little
far
beauties.
you've come. All right, I'm game. Let's
He says
save
he's
the
a grown
day.
fairy.
Onward to Old Smoky.
All right, let's go.
What is the maturation process of a fairy, and can they die?
Fairy pubes.
I guess we've been killing fairies this whole game. Oh, Florid A and Florid B, you're so gonna die because we need content.
I think that's a hate crime.
What do you do if you have to speed up in traffic? You floor it.
Oh, hey.
Do we want to catch one?
Nah, fuck these guys.
We don't have to use them. We can just collect them and then shove them in a hole.
Do we get
I'm okay
points
with
for
that.
catching them all? Is there gonna be like some guy on Route 6 that gives us an item because we caught 30?
Say hello to Mr. Penis.
There will not. But since we're here, you know.
Fine, get the Jigglypuff. No, you're right. Jigglypuff's got enough cool stuff going on for it. This is a Clefairy.
Plus, if we catch it, we can give it a gross name.
Oh no. What do we name it?
Where the fuck?
I saw a clip
He's-
from To Catch a Predator recently,
I feel like you should be awake right now.
and this guy.
What? You're just gonna lead with that?
Yes,
Okay.
I promise it's gonna connect back. This guy,
Wow.
they were reading back his texts, and he had
I
texted
forgot how
this
fucking
person,
weak these losers are.
uh,
When first getting.
are you ready to meet Mr. Penis? And so, I think Mr. Penis could be a really
We
good-
don't want to get demonetized.
We aren't monetized, Stratford.
What?
We aren't monetized.
Then where's all that money coming?
Stratford. Stratford. Stratford.
What's a sugar baby?
Stratford. Stratford!
Stop! This is terrible therapy. How
Once
about
more.
courtroom doll?
I don't think there's room for that. Court doll. Shugaboo. What if we put a little like female sign next to it, like?
I think that's
a
assigning a gender to it. And I think
or
you're doing
male.
it just because it has a... Yeah, do a male.
I don't know which one is male and female.
Male is
Really?
the arrow one,
This one?
I think.
Well, think about dicks. And then think to yourself, which one do
Yeah,
you think is
Dicks
which?
kind of... The down, the point, the dangle.
Huh.
That's true. I think the
Huh.
other one looks more like ovaries. It's got like, you know, like, I don't know, with 2 tubes on the side.
I'm over these
But a dick-
conversations.
Points.
So, do
But
we
the
wanna
point
go
is,
with
it
this
is
or
both.
another one?
I don't want to decide that. We could do that Bone Man quest. We could catch a Bone Man and name it Boner. Like,
Shagab. Featuring.
Sugar baby.
Oh! Sugar baby!
I was also reading it as Shagab, but I like Sugar Baby.
This could just very well be a rapper.
I mean,
Suge Knight.
Baby No Money is a rapper that is spelled BB No $.
BB No Money.
Baby No Money. You've probably heard his music before. He seems like a chill dude.
He wrote Rap God and
Are we going
California
with this name?
Dreams. Yeah, fuck it.
One time.
Sugar Baby Money.
Uh,
Sugar Bab, Sugar Bab, Sugar Bab. All my bitches call me Sugar Bab, Sugar Bab, Sugar Bab.
Babe No Money.
Man, I'm glad we had that bread.
One of the greatest baseball players of all time.
To be honest.
Hmm.
Do we have anything?
He does a flip every time we scroll over him.
Yeah, we
Do a
don't
barrel roll.
have any items for that guy, so he's gonna be kind of fucking useless.
Hey, don't talk to him like that. We named him.
Bloody fucking useless.
Do we want to give him Sandblast or Pebble Pelt?
Sandblast, because what's his bucket has Pebble Pelt already.
Alright.
The monkey has Pebble Pelt.
We need a
Um,
ground type, so when we're facing off against electric type,
When
they'll
I
be
play
immune.
these kind of games, I tend not to ever like inflict statuses like blindness and stuff, so I'm never gonna touch Sandblast, but
Yeah.
it's there.
We can sure try it.
we have the variety.
Pocket sand.
His hair got a little longer.
He's grown.
Alright.
He's grown so much.
Did you know you have a ton of those things, like in your eyelashes? Little mites just crawling around.
I heard about this, yeah.
Did you know that, like, your mites can get into territory war with other people's mites?
Opens the
They
mind
get
of the user,
infected.
boosting magical.
No, I didn't. Is that real?
Okay.
Possibly, it's one of those things. Is like I read on the internet that like I never stopped and looked up the source. So I'm like, yeah, I heard that you got mites in your eyelashes, and if you like share mascara, you can get other people's mites, and it's like gives you infections. But
God.
you know, I could also just end up looking up some guy's peer-reviewed thesis about how that's just a rumor and I'm ignorant.
I saw someone else on the internet claim that the deep state orchestrated the assassination of Nipsey Hussle and Tupac Shakur, and
Who is Nipsey Hussle?
a rapper that got murdered in the 90s, I think.
Man. See, that's when conspiracy theories really get off the deep end. Like, I don't know this guy as a real person. I know him as a figure of conspiracy theory. It's like JFK, you know?
The rapper JFK.
Yeah. That guy.
John Fitzgerald Canada Trap.
We choose
Did he?
to drop the beat. We choose to drop it low.
Ask not what the deep state has done to you and your children. Ask what you can do to maintain
point
the
is-
deep state.
I learned about that guy dying and wild theories around his death long before I knew anything about, like, his presidency.
Interesting.
Pick up the blue orb. Do it. Do it, or you failed me.
Hester got it.
Is the bonehead a thing we can capture? Mm-hmm. I'd like a bonehead. I think that'd be fun.
He just wants to make a boner joke.
I really want to name him Boner. I really want to name him Boner. Or we could call him Hard On, or like Bone Meister, or Bone Zone,
Maybe.
or Bony.
Do we
Bony
want
Plains.
to?
1 down, 9 to go.
Because that is a quest. Do we want to keep doing that and just have a long episode, or?
Yeah, let's do it. I like that idea. I'm liking the flow we've got going. This
We got him by surprise.
in honor of Nipsey
catch
Hussle
just
flow.
a couple.
Oh, we got 2 of them.
Oh, twofer.
Splendid.
This is for Nipsey.
Cut loose. So who's, like, giving them armor and weapons?
I think they're men who died in the desert.
And we just get to, like,
Deep
turn
state.
them into our pets.
Yeah.
Now you're a pixie that I can keep in my little pocket and you'll never rest.
Yeah, I don't think that's doing much damage. So I'll switch back to you.
That makes me wonder whether it's like the Draugr in Skyrim, where it has to be somebody who's dead for a long time, or what if it's like, you know, somebody who died within your lifetime can end up to fodder in some kid's army.
Oh man. Oh man.
We found some chocolate in the desert. I'm sure that is still well constituted.
It's
Huh.
MRE ration chocolate. It goes
That
anywhere.
lasts forever, man.
We should have a little snack.
For this situation, and this situation only, where we are recovering between combats, the bread is actually useful. It's nice to have a bulk item to consume.
Somebody bought a whole bunch of preservable rations before we entered a
Do
desert.
not defend that choice. Do not. I will give you that one concession, but do not.
Oh,
I've never complained about not having enough healing in combat.
I'm gonna try smash it.
You will when we're at late stage of the game and the best we've got is 30 pieces of bread left.
I won't, because when I run out of my bread, we'll get 60 more.
Please. God, don't. Please. Please don't. Roberto.
I might scale it up by then, late game. Maybe some light sandwiches. We don't want to, like, overdo lunch.
Yeah. Yeah, bread can be very filling.
Yeah.
Oh, is that
I mean, we'll still have some bread on the
Oh, we
side.
got a bonehead one. Nice.
Boner!
A clubber cub. We can get ourselves a boner and a furry.
It ain't about that, man. It's all about love. You know, it's all about love.
No, the wisest creature in the land specifically told us hearts are yucky.
Got him.
And I think he has a lot of issues. I think he's a bad guy who we shouldn't take his advice on dating. Maybe magic, but not
As
dating.
far as I can tell, he's the most powerful being we have seen thus far who is not directly trying to kill our mom.
When we kill all these boneheads, do we want to also run into town and turn in the quest before the end of the episode?
Oh
or-
yeah, might as well.
All right.
Let's do it all the right way.
Man, we're racking our brains trying to come up with offensive jokes, and Turpendit already beat us to the punch.
I won't tell you what I
That's-
named mine in my playthrough.
Oh no. Tell me this. Does the name share, like, names with anyone on the terrorist watch list? And if
No,
so, are they alive?
it did not.
I would name it Osama bin Sleepin'.
Are they still on the watch list if they are already dead?
No.
Does the Sultan in Aladdin have a name?
King Grafuli.
That's not true.
I think you're wrong. You were the one who just said you didn't know. Now you're telling me what's right? What's up with that,
I
man?
know that ain't right.
Hmm.
I can't tell you what the right answer is, but I can tell you what when you give a wrong answer.
Here,
A
I'll-
green buncher.
We've run into them before.
Did you know if you
No, I'm
crack one open
actually-
while you're in the desert, you can suck out its vital juices? For water. Do what you like. Give me all.
Probably.
Provide backup.
Yeah. Because if I'm not mistaken, attack. This is what I was looking for.
How can there possibly be more drop downs?
Oh,
There's so many choices. I'm just ADHD overwhelmed by the amount of choices I have in this game sometimes.
Alright. I don't remember, does Fireball... Does the green buncher not like fire or water?
The thing looks like it's made of tumors, man. I think it just doesn't like living.
It was fire.
Fireball!
It's a grass Pokemon, so you gotta use fire. And you can also use a flying
what the fuck?
creature. But really, flying is effective against grass and bugs, so why would you bother with the fire Pokemon? You gotta use fly anyway. I mean,
Sabotage!
am I speaking in different language here, people? I'm talking fire Pokemon. Can I get an amen? Amen! I still believe in the growly. Yeah, I know there's better Pokemon, but he's a fire dog. Can I hear an amen for the growly? Amen!
Is it you? You learned Fling Flame.
Enlighten.
Yeah.
What does that look like in combat? Do they just meditate?
I think it's just kind of sparkly.
They get a little bit more Elton John.
Rocket Man! I'm a rocket man!
He did. Yeah,
Oh,
he wrote
He
that.
also knows Fling Flame. That's okay. We'll leave it to...
It's very good.
That guy.
Okay. We should name our Bone Man Elton John if we get a Bone Man.
Maybe we can put that under consideration with Boner or whatever. ED. We can name him Ed.
We can name him Ed.
Erectile dysfunction.
Oh! We could,
He's a
I
very
like that.
dry creature.
God
Be
damn it.
lubeless.
ED Lubeless.
Let's go!
Isn't that the guy that stole the plane or whatever?
You know, they never found his charred remains.
Oh, I forgot to...
So surprised that connects. You almost did it. You almost used the bread. It calls to you like the ring of power.
Oh! 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 One hit KO!
You should get the fire Pokemon.
We already got a fire ghost. We got Boogity
yeah,
Boo.
we've already got
We got Burgburdo.
our
But
might...
that one looks like the sun.
Our might...
We got more bread!
And Boo can both use a fire move, plus the sun thing, as I recall, isn't that useful.
You can't hear it,
You're applying a whole bunch of value
but
judgments.
you will smell it soon.
Creatures we haven't even met.
2 more of these
We can do
assholes.
Oh, hello. We are the Ter Bandits.
Give us a staff.
We have a jihad against random travelers in the desert.
No, no good? No good?
I tried the line of jihad, alright? You
Fuck.
can make fun of highwaymen,
I was a highwayman.
but
Fuck you. That's the thing that drives me nuts with the companions is they steal all of your fucking health and mana. The little glims in the battlefield.
Oh.
It is often maddening. Oh, there's 3 of them down here.
see the
That's all
problem,
we
TJ,
need.
is you're equating turbans with jihadis, and a turban is just a hat. You know, I've seen perfectly Western individuals wear a turban like Professor
Let's
Quirrell,
go.
for example, and
A bunch of my friends on Halloween.
nobody else.
Well, when you put it that way, it doesn't sound so racist.
Esther, leave it.
I wonder. I'm trying to figure out what these boneheads are weak to.
Fun play.
Not fire, as it turns out.
Here goes nothing.
Maybe the frost spell?
I could try that.
We will kill you twice. And then we will capture you. And you will never know rest.
I'll bleach your bones and
Man.
make them into bread.
How is it that in our first fight we had the chance to tame both of those little fuckers, and we haven't had the chance with any of these guys since?
Yeah,
Are
maybe
you
it's
telling
because
me
of
it's
the
a
quest
random
associated
chance?
with them.
Yeah, it's random.
It
It's
has
like
to
catching
do with their
shinies.
hearts on their head.
Oh, I should
The
probably.
yicky, yucky,
Yucky.
yucky hearts.
Love and affection. Hey, they all come crawling back.
I've got extreme intimacy issues because of a man in my life who spent a lot of money on bread.
A waste of money. A waste of time. They said, but when push comes to shove, wherever they getting their health from?
You know, we have healing spells, too.
2 of them.
It could have been
Let's
cool.
try
Oh, but then you're out of your coffee, and where does that leave you?
the ice spell.
We could have bought. We could have
Without
spent all that
ice.
money on coffee. That would have been cool.
Ooh, that uses a lot though. Oh, whatever.
All right,
Oh,
Yeah.
if you want bad breath,
hey,
Oh,
be
I-
my guest.
I think it might be thunder then.
What?
they're weak to thunder.
Yeah, the Drongo uses a thunder move.
You know, I'm skeptical of that being the thing, but I don't know enough about the conductivity of bones.
We fulfilled the task.
Maybe now that the quest is over, we can actually catch a boner, which is
give
what
it a
I
try
do.
with that guy at the top.
Never mind.
Ooh, let's get a clever cub.
Oh, it's not. Say we did.
Yeah, I'll just.
Here goes.
I would like a turd bandit. That'd be cool.
I hate turd bandits. They're always stealing my shit. Guys,
Always
It wasn't
after
that
me,
good.
Lucky Charms.
I liked it.
I didn't get it at first. It took me a second.
oh no,
Creamy milk.
roly poly.
Get that creamy milk. It goes
What is
so
that?
good with some bread.
Roly poly
Thumblemer?
curls up and rolls forward.
I
Sure.
forgot that's what it's called. The wild Thumblemer lives a life of intense struggle.
No, Kizaroff.
It will raise
Let's go.
over 24 young in its lifetime,
Here goes.
and nary 2 cubs will survive in a single clutch.
Oh!
All of their names are cute. Oh, yeah! Punish it for its love.
Whoa.
We got
You
him.
tamed the bonehead.
Hell yeah.
Did it.
What if we just name the bone man like Kyle or something? Or
Well,
Chris?
here's the thing,
We
guys.
take the high road.
Yeah. He was a
Um,
man once, right?
This is actually, whoops, predestined.
Daddy? Daddy?
Oh!
This is the one? Aha!
Yes,
He
sir.
was the boner the whole time.
Let's put a male symbol next to him so we know.
Can I?
What, do we got any better symbols? Give him a respectable
planet, it means
schwa. On my planet.
You made that joke in a previous episode, and that was funny.
Oh. I don't remember that. Good job, past me.
Daddy J, our first
Upside
fan.
down?
And number
Question
one.
mark?
The reasoning being, this guy is going to be in our party through the late game, and he'll eventually metamorphose into a Bone Baron, which is Bus Driver J's porn name.
Bone Baron. Now that.
Okay.
Now that is an OnlyFans worth subscribing to.
Do you want to fuck around with symbols, or keep it clean?
Let's
Keep it simple.
Let's just keep it simple.
We don't have enough room for 8 equals D.
All right.
Daddy J.
Hey!
I honestly figured
The
that
gang's all here.
that was going to take a little longer to make that happen, but yeah, I don't know if we lucked out or if we really did just have to beat the quest before we could tame one of the boneheads.
Maybe a little column A, column B. Shall we turn in this quest and then halt the game train?
Yep, this is going to be a pretty long episode. Yeah, around 40.
Get off on the next stop.
A little over 45 minutes, maybe.
Oh, wow.
Maybe closer to 50, depending on how much I forgot to time.
Well, let's go visit Al.
Al memory.
No, I don't remember.
I completely forgot about the super objective of stopping Old Smokey.
Oh yeah, we were just fighting boners. Which is what I do every time I enter a school zone.
Oh my god.
Oh, that got uncomfortable laugh and a disappointed look down from Stratford.
I'm gonna be honest, I got lost thinking about a joke that never came to light.
That's
C'est
okay.
la vie.
That's okay.
I don't know why the French like to say Levy, but say Levy.
Hey, we got a bonus stamp just for funsies. And we can't claim. Can we? I suppose we might be able to.
Is there one that lets us jump higher?
I think.
We definitely need the one that makes us run faster.
Yeah.
No combat aside, let's get a little less length in this.
I like movement speed. That should have been our first one. That was my bread purchase, I think. The jump button.
Yeah. A little bit.
I disagree completely. I frankly wish it was a tiered system.
Yeah.
I think we needed a little more jump.
I think we could benefit from a few more jumps.
Did you guys ever play Oblivion
Where?
or like Morrowind?
No.
Jump stat is
Huh.
always the best stat.
Where?
You can stack it, right? You can jump over buildings and shit.
Do I have to talk to that lady again? I think she's there somewhere.
Maybe we do that on our next stop on the game train?
Well, I haven't turned in the Bone Daddy quest yet.
Oh.
James, you have a problem. We need to stop it.
Yeah,
You
yep.
need to stop the train.
There she is.
Get up.
Oh, this is the strong, independent woman who don't need no man.
Here's your
We're off the
reward.
brakes here.
We got a bone sword and some cash.
This train just keeps going. We gotta.
We're going to a... There's a clip! There's a clip!
He needs to be stopped.
Bye.
You shouldn't have an open urethral hole.